Hello everyone, Jennifer here. Well, it's January 2nd. I meant to do this yesterday, but I have all the kids here and we have family in town, so I hope you guys know that's how life happens, right? Things always come up. But today I want to talk to you guys about goal setting, and I'm going to be using a book called Oola. I was going to show you the book, but I lent it out to someone and I never got it back. So I'm missing my Oola book right now, but I have this version of it. It's the game plan. It's like a mini book kind of recapping it, really incorporating the Oola book specific to Young Living. It's about 60 pages. I love the way Sarah Harnish kind of thinks and writes. So that's the version I have of it right now. Start this video out by using Build Your Dream, because we're talking about setting goals. I like to use Envision a lot of times when I'm doing goal setting. Maybe one of the Oola oils if I'm working on something specific. And then frankincense is another good one. But I was just really feeling Build Your Dream this morning. Okay, so what Oola is Oola is a book that's all about finding balance in your life. So it talks about the 7 areas of your life, and I always have to look at them because I'm always forgetting one of them. So it's Oola fitness, finance, family, field, faith, friends, and fun. So those are the 7 areas of your life, and Oola talks about how if you live with those areas in your life in balance, then you're going to have a more fulfilled life, and you're not going to be like leaving anything out, basically. So it's not really on the concept of, it's kind of like the juggling plates thing, right? So if you spend all your time just hitting a little bit in each area, you're going to keep them spinning. Whereas if you're like super focused in on one plate, there's going to be some that fall off those sticks. So really kind of giving a little bit of attention to every area to make sure you're in balance. And now there's going to be seasons of hustle or focus in different areas. So like for me, we are a blended family, so we don't have the kids with us all the time. So when we have the kids with us, we're really more focused on that family side of Oola than when they're not here. When they're not here, we can focus more on like our personal relationship or financial stuff, fields, that kind of a thing. So that's the different areas of Oola. There's an Oola wheel. It talks about trying to figure out where you're out of balance and what areas you need to work on. If you just Google Oola, you'll find a website for these guys that wrote the book. They have a little test you can take on there, answer some questions. It's really easy, and it helps you figure out what areas out of alignment. So like questions would be like, how do you rate your current health? How close are you to your weight? How are your mental health? How often do you work out? Those kind of a thing. So that kind of talks about your balance. So what I do for goal setting is I just have a little notebook, and this is only for my goals. So I want to keep this separate, and I like do that because I can look back not only on this year, but I'm back to kind of see where I've been, what I've worked on before. So that's kind of why I decided to just pick a little notebook and go with it. So like I have 2017 in here. So what I did is I first write down the areas, the 7 areas. And I do that again because I don't want to forget one. So fitness, finance, family, field, faith, fun. Have it spaced out. I do this differently, different years. So like last year, I think I just wrote them all, like I wrote them all across the top, and then I just made myself a list. So a really good, like this kind, I did it like more of a list, but usually what I like to do is write it in present tense. So I had some weight loss goals last year. So writing down, I am a size 8 instead of I want to lose weight. Another way to write down goals is they talk about SMART goals. So specific, measurable, realistic, timely, and attainable. So instead of being like, I want to lose weight, that's not very specific or measurable. How do you know if you made it or not? So like, I would like to lose 10 pounds by this time of the year. I would like to, so for finance and field, I would like to hit the rank of gold by February of this year, maintain it for 3 months, and earn a trip. So that's very measurable. That's really good for making measurable goals, because then you can see how much you need to do to get there, so you can set small goals along the line. So I think that one of the big problems is when people make these resolutions, they make ginormous resolutions in the beginning of the year, and if it's a big jump to make and you don't have any small baby steps along the way, you can really kind of get yourself caught up, overwhelmed, and that nothing happened. I just read a book by Darren Hardy, who is I believe he owns Success Magazine, and he was talking about how, like, if you want to lose weight and you say, you know, I'm going to go to the gym 3 hours a day for 4 days a week. If you've never worked out, that's going to be crazy. But if you say, I'm going to drink my body weight in water every day, you know, like, you can start out drinking, you know, like, I'm going to replace 1 soda a day with water. I'm going to replace all my sodas with water. You can do smaller steps like that, and you're more likely to hit your goals. So that's what I do. Now, these are my yearly goals. So the next thing I'll do is I'll just turn a page. I will write down the month, and then I will see, so like one of my financial goals is to get $6,000 in my savings account. So obviously that would be a hard one to put down for January, because I'm not going to just come across $6,000 this month. It would be nice if I did, but that's not realistic. So instead, I'm going to save that one for later in the month, but I might work on, like this month, I'm going to work on building my Young Living business more, so that way I have more money so I can start to put some into savings to get there. I want to run a 5K. It's been a little while since I ran a 5K. So I could put down that I want to join the YMCA this month and start working out in a gym environment again, where I can do some more cardio. So that's kind of what I do. I do it I'll break it down to every month then. So I have a different page for like every month of the year. And I make little notes down there to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing at it, and keep track of it day by day. The other thing I'm incorporating this year is a planner. I am not an organized person. I'm not a planner type person, but it's something that I want to improve. So I got a planner, and I'm going to make a goal to check that at least weekly. Baby steps, right? Like, if I tell myself I need to check it daily, that would be overwhelming for me, because I haven't used a planner before. So I can write down my monthly goals in there, and break it down into weekly type activities to still keep me on track and to keep it there. So I hope that was helpful. Just a little thing of what I do at the beginning of every year and every month, to break down my goals and to make sure that I have my eye on the prize and I'm working towards getting there. Thank you.